point number 6 here in game 1. We're tied at 6. Primer set. 6 iguales. Felicitaciones. Faith, Costa Rica. Terraza, Bolivia. Y Hacha, Bolivia. Ganadores antes. Overhead smash cross court, up top. Ortega responds. Hits it what we call an around the wall ball. That's called a miss hit. That's called a put away. Ten seconds to be ready. Now she's ready, she being Sanchez. 7-6 Ortega. Short serve, second serve. That's with a backhand, a Z lob left side. Up top, Ortega. Wrap around. And that's an overhead smash. Piso. Punto Sanchez. Empate 7-7. Primer set. La capital, Guatemala. Guatemala. Visual hinder, or also known as a screen called by Gilson. Second serve. Very precise player. Sanchez, recently married, congratulations. I believe she resides in Oregon. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. Pablo, take it away. When we come back, it'll be 8-7 Sanchez serving. Back live. I'm now back with Jose. He had a little, not necessarily a little, but a repast. And now he joins us again in the broadcast booth. Thank you, Pablo, for filling in. Score, game 1. Girls 21 and under, singles semi. Ortega, Mexico, serving 8. Sanchez, USA, 8. 35th edition of the IRF World Junior Racquetball Championships. You're on the Pan Am Sports Channel and/or International Racquetball Federation Facebook/YouTube. Nice, good hands, good feet, good shot. The entire equation. 9-8. First to 11, rally scoring, win by 2. Ortega's used her 1 timeout of 1 minute in length. Different twist there, inside out swing. Tried to catch Ortega off guard. Came up short, second serve. C lob with the backhand. Around the wall ball set up Sanchez. Statement forehand from Ortega. Puts it away. So we're tied at 9. Game 1. And Sanchez is going to use her one timeout. We'll be back with little technical difficulties. We'll fix them. Back live, Gary and Jose. Angela Ortega serving. Annie Sanchez receiving. Mexico versus USA 9-9, first game. Jam serve. Sanchez played that well. Unfortunately, she skipped in that forehand. Game point number 1 now for Ortega here on Court Central in Guatemala City. This is the 4th. That's a short 4th of 11 matches today. This was a noon match and it's 1:30 here. Short. First game, Ortega 11-9.
This is more than a ball. This is the heartbeat of the game. The Gearbox Racquetball, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. Tested by time, perfected by champions, engineered for speed, precision, and endurance. On every court, in every corner of the globe, Gearbox fuels the spirit of competition. This is the future of the game.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden, 5K race, live entertainment, kids zone, and VIP experience. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking information, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now back with the audio to mix with the video. Good start for Ortega here in game 2, 2-0. She came back and won that first game, 11-9. Make that 3-0. Ten seconds to initiate the serve and be ready to receive. It's called a short crack. Ace, irretrievable serve, 4-0. Remember, everybody, IRF rules on the scoring changed a couple years ago. We now have rally scoring. We play the best of 5 sets. Each set is to 11 points, unless there's a overtime, because you have to win by 2. I think we had one match that had a game 18-16 this week, and this is day 7 of 8. So the momentum kicked in late game 1 for Ortega, and it has continued. Timeout. Sanchez takes a timeout, and she'll try to stop the momentum from Ortega. We'll be back in 1 minute.
This is more than a ball. This is the heartbeat of the game. The Gearbox Racquetball, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. Tested by time, perfected by champions, engineered for speed, precision, and endurance. On every court, in every corner of the globe, Gearbox fuels the spirit of competition. This is the future of the game.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival, with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports, ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse, to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels, with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
En vivo, cancha 6, Guatemala, México, Ortega, Sánchez, Estados Unidos. Damas, 21 y menos. Piso. Buen tiro. 6-0. So empty timeout by Team USA. That was a sidewall, front wall kill combination. Successful. Both ladies very, very composed. Sanchez wraps it around and then puts it away. On the scoreboard for game 2, Annie Sanchez 1-6, first to 11. High Z lob with the forehand. Ortega goes up top. No, she just hits a controlled cross court. Good for her. That was a good shot. Unfortunately, she skipped that last shot in, much to the joy of Sanchez, serving 2-6. Next up, we'll have boys doubles, 18 and under. USA versus Guatemala. Ball live. Ortega. Sanchez. Ball live. Backhand Sanchez. And ball down. 3-6. Things can change quickly. Case in point, the previous match. Trujillo 2-0 over Acha, Bolivia. Acha came back and won 3-2. Ortega up front. Up top. Sanchez. Tried to pitch it in. Unsuccessful. Sin éxito. Punto Ortega. El marcador 7-3. 7-3 game one. This event, the 36th edition, will be in República Dominicana in 2025, this time of year. Second week of December. Point scored for the young lady, USA. 5-7. Now it should be 5-7. Cinco siete. Segundo set. Gary Mazeroff, Jose Cruz, Gustavo Farel, Pablo Fajare, Dean Cheer. That's our team at the broadcast booth. Thank you, Osvaldo Maggi and his staff, IRF. Estuardo Ware, his staff, the local organizing committee. And of course, our sponsors, Gearbox, Prokenex, Splathead, Fist Pump, Sanchez. Ortega takes her one timeout. We will take a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Pan Am Sports Channel.
Rise and shine, Colorado. Celebrate the 48th annual Colorado Springs Labor Day Liftoff in Memorial Park, August 31st to September 2nd. It's the most colorful weekend of the year. Don't miss the radiant hot air balloons soaring over the Pikes Peak region, balloon glows, happy hour, beer garden, 5K race, live entertainment, kids zone, and VIP experience. For event details, volunteer opportunities, and pre-event parking information, visit LaborDayLiftoff.com.
And we're back live. Gary with Jose. Championship court number 6 here at the Domo Polideportivo, multi-discipline sports park here in Guatemala City. Beautiful, beautiful location. 10 championship courts, two with sidewall, this being one of them. Ball live. Ortega deep court. Sanchez puts it up top. Oh my. Good try. Unfortunately, Ortega had Sanchez on that yo-yo string and was able to cash in. For Sanchez anyway, much to the joy of Ortega and her coaching staff. 8-6. Backhand Z lob. Wonderful shot. Forcing serve, weak return. Put away, sidewall, front wall with the backhand. Ortega inching closer to a 2-0 lead. She won the first set 11-9. Same serve. Goes up top. And it paid off. Previous point, Sanchez shot the ball. Ortega was expecting it right up there at 25 feet to end the rally. This time, with the ceiling return, Sanchez cleared Ortega deep court and was able to cash in, win the rally. 7-9, game 2. So the call by Gerson is visual hinder, screen ball. Second serve, that could occur during the rally as well. Ball live, set up forehand. That's a squash move. Sanchez taking it with the backhand. Her backside pushing, legally pushing. In squash we say backing, and it opened up the entire left side of the court. So now it's 8-9. Again, a great game. So that was a loose jam serve that came off that right side wall. Game point number 1 for Mexico. Continues to hit that backhand Z lob. It's been very effective. Okay, she cleared her. And Ortega, 1-2-3. Serve, return to serve, put away. When we return on the other side in 2 minutes to Court Central here in Guatemala City, Sanchez would find herself with a 0-2 deficit. She'll try and come back. Take it away, Jose. And back live. Gary with Jose. Gustavo will be back for the next match. Bienvenido al señor Presidente de México, Miguel Perea Monroy. Bien, gracias. Su jugadora Ortega, 2 sets contra Sánchez, Estados Unidos 0. Both players very athletic, very precise. Very few unforced errors from both of these ladies. 1-0. You can hear the call in the background by Gerson Miranda from Bolivia. He is our professional referee. One of 18 representing 10 different countries. Point. Sanchez has been very aggressive on some of those, and has encroached twice in the safety zone. So Janko, the coach, agrees with the call. No appeal. 1-2. Call is short. Midline is called the short line. 20 feet forward to the front, 20 feet backward to the back walls. Has to clear it on the serve after hitting the front wall. Good clear by Ortega. Sanchez being very aggressive. So the call is, we believe, legal shot. There's an appeal by Mexico saying the ball skipped. So with the help of Medi Delgado, Senor Miranda will review his call on the tablet. 2 usable appeals per game. If any appeal is upheld, then that appeal is lost and there would be 1 appeal left, or if there were 1, they'd be down to 0. So he overrules his call. Mexico still has 2 appeals, and they earned a point. Therefore, Ortega serving 3-1. The nuances of the game. Understand the rules and regs. Go through the proper protocol. So the call there is dead ball hinder, vuelve, replay. Always reverts back to first serve. Same serve. Short hop. And miss hit on that splat backhand return attempt. Unforced error by Mexico. Dos, tres. Tercer set. Miss hit on that return to serve. Sanchez. Pure shot in the game. Straight in, straight back, straight line. On the passing angle, you want the ball to land on its second bounce right at the back glass, the vidrio. Empate 3-3. Drive Z this time. Backhand setup. And forehand, sidewall, front wall attempt. Came up short from the young lady representing USA. 4-3 Ortega. El Vive in Tijuana. We said earlier, Ortega lives in Tijuana. She's coached by Janko, who lives in Monterrey. We call Janko an all-purpose running back in U.S. terms. That's impressive, folks. Short swing, snap backhand, legal shot, took it off the short hop behind the receiving line. If you think that's easy to do, go and practice yourself. Get 100 gearbox sleek racquetballs and practice that with us, with a partner. Up top. Up top. Ball into the floor. Point Mexico. Score is 6-4 in this third set. So it's approaching 2 p.m. Guatemala time, and this was a 12 o'clock scheduled match. The next match coming up is a Next match coming up is a 1:30, so we have a little break to catch up. We'll still be behind. Timeout, Sanchez, USA. We'll be back in 1 minute. Take it away, Jose.
This is more than a ball. This is the heartbeat of the game. The Gearbox Racquetball, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. Tested by time, perfected by champions, engineered for speed, precision, and endurance. On every court, in every corner of the globe, Gearbox fuels the spirit of competition. This is the future of the game.
The Rocky Mountain State Games is Colorado's largest sports festival with over 12,000 athletes competing in more than 35 different sports. Athletes can compete in a variety of sports ranging from archery, basketball, ultimate frisbee, and lacrosse to figure skating, pickleball, soccer, and tennis. Registration is open now for athletes of all ages and skill levels with early registration discounts and youth scholarships available. Learn more at RockyMountainStateGames.org.
Back live, Gary, Jose, and we're joined by Gustavo. Mexico serving, 7-4 game 3. Might be fitting if Mexico can close this out. They've been represented 4 times thus far. This is the 4th match today. Mexico is a participant in all 4, and the first 3 times they did not win. 2 to Bolivia, 1 to Costa Rica. 5-7, Sanchez. Drive left comes up short. Gustavo and I have alluded to this anecdote all week. The overall success percentage of drive serves, left or right, has been well under 50%. Set up. Tried to overdo that, snap back, backhand, high to low, and put it into the floor. 8-5, game 3, Ortega serving. It's a good serve, neutralized with the ceiling ball. Soft hands, Ortega. Much to the joy of El Presidente sitting to my left. 9-5, tercer set, 2 puntos más. Viaje a Ronda de Oro. Jam, skip ball. So whoever wins this match, it appears at this point, certainly Ortega has the advantage because it's match point number 1. Goes to the round for the gold tomorrow. Jam again up top. Ortega lets it go into the back, skips it in. So Sanchez, USA holds off 1 match point. She needs 4 more points in seguida to force overtime in this game. This is match point number 2 for the receiver. 6 serving 10. Ball live, Ortega forehand. Up top, clears Annie. Oh my, a gift, un regalo. Sanchez serving now 7-10. She's